start streaming. Right. All right, we're live now. Welcome everybody to the LP show. This is
Hello.
It's a live stream, so it's kind of like more impromptu on the opening. I feel like, but yeah, welcome for anybody who watches the live stream back because we got a lot of views on the last one. This time, Drew, do you want to tell them kind of what we're doing real quick while I'm updating some of these info here?
It looks like we're gonna be watching some videos, man.
Recapping
some Trump rep.
Yeah, about to say recapping the MSG event.
Yes. Should be interesting. We have Elon and Mr. Donnie T. What else we got going on in here? And also, Mr. Trump on Joe Rogan earlier. Was it this week? Or was it last week? Yeah. But
yeah, no, it was
very
Friday, so
very. It's gonna be podcast.
Absolutely.
Friday.
Absolutely. Yep. On Friday.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, man. Yep. It's gonna be
if
it's not already
I
up there.
I think it's up there right now, but yeah, whenever you're ready, man. If you want to
Gotcha, dude. Gotcha.
Let's open it up and yeah, we can kind of get after it.
Right.
Hang tight real quick, Drew. I'm trying to make sure the stream's running.
Nice cold Corona. Not sponsored by Corona, but Corona is good.
This is like fucking hilarious, by the way, when you watch this, Drew. This dude, man, he reminds me of just like a big ass child, dude. Like, honestly, man, it's crazy.
Yeah. We ready? We good?
Hold on, let me I gotta change
Okay.
Alright. I think we're good now.
Good? Alrighty.
For the greatest capitalist in the history.
How are we doing on sound?
States of America, Elon Musk.
Pause it real quick. Can you hear it, Bob? Trying to make sure we can you hear it at all? Huh?
Sound like a bunch of rookies.
She said it's really just super delayed. Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to hear. I can't.
I know.
It's so loud in my headphones, but I feel like
mine too. That's okay.
Yeah, I think we're good.
All right. Okay.
Drew, did you just see that?
Yes, yes. Hold on, seen what? Him?
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
I'm not just MAGA. I'm dark, gothic MAGA.
Yeah, okay.
Well, it's...
You're gonna have to pause this a few times, so get ready.
You just let me know.
What a great group of people.
All right, I've only got one question for you, and then I'm getting out of here because this is your stage. But we set up Doge.
Yes.
How much do you think we can rip out of this wasted $6.5 trillion Harris-Biden budget?
Well, I think we can do at least $2 trillion.
Yeah!
Damn.
Yes.
$2 trillion.
Yes.
I mean, at the end of the day, you're being taxed. You're being taxed. All government spending is taxation. So whether it's direct taxation or all government spending, it either becomes inflation or it's direct taxation. Your money is being wasted, and the Department of Government Efficiency is going to fix that.
Look how proud he is, Drew.
We're going to get the government off your back and out of your pocketbook.
Bro, he looks like a giant child.
America's just not just going to be great. America is going to reach heights that it has never seen before. The future is going to be amazing.
Pause it, bro.
God.
Did you just hear him? He literally goes, the future is going to be amazing.
Amazing. He's so happy. He's so happy. Oh my God.
Tell me that's not fucking hilarious,
Oh
dude.
my God. That's fucking great. I love Elon. He's
Like, dude, he's
amazing.
he sounds like Zoidberg or some shit, you know what I mean? Conquerors of all worlds, like just like one of those kids, you know.
Oh my! Is he still supposed to be fighting fucking Mark Zuckerberg?
I don't know. I haven't seen much about it, but I know that he said that he'd pull up. So
can you imagine them at a weigh-in? Fucking just him, just up in his face, Mark.
Elon Musk probably have his fist curled like this, trying to punch him.
Yeah, probably.
You know what I mean?
Nah, man, refrigerator, man. It's a solid body.
He's a pretty big dude.
Yeah, he's a solid dude. All right, play it.
Watch him, dude. Amazing.
Now, you guys are awesome. Honestly, this is like.
Watch him.
Oh. Okay, yeah, he is an evil villain. He wants to be, but he's not.
Tell me he's
Like,
not, bro. Tell me
This is like.
tell me this dude. Tell me this dude isn't a big ass child.
Dude, he looks like someone off The Sims, man. The way he's fucking like what he is a child. Good for him though.
Like, how does somebody like this fucking launch rockets to space?
That's
Sure, he's literally going. Oh!
If he could do it, man.
Like, how fucking hilarious is that, though, dude? Like, I don't know. That just has me dying for some reason.
No. Nah, he's a billionaire.
Yeah, dude.
I guess I'd be doing that too.
That's hilarious, honestly, man. We can keep playing
This
it,
is
though.
the kind of positive energy
Thank
that
you.
America is all about.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Do you think he's gonna run for president sometime in the future?
I could see it.
USA.
Yeah, I can see it too.
USA.
He's got the.
Jesus.
Like, what is the dude, bro?
I have something I want to ask you to do, though.
Rah!
Obviously,
That was his war
we're
cry.
somewhat preaching to the converted in this. But there's a lot of people out there who need to vote for President Trump. Okay, so this is a real battle. This is a real election battle. So you need to get friends and family to vote. Make sure they vote. Vote early. This is important. We're going to be putting up a scorecard, okay? An early vote scorecard, state by state, county by county. What is the scorecard? Vote early. Vote now.
Vote now.
Dude, he's a tool, man.
He's a tool? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Make
Yeah.
the margin of victory so big that you know what can happen. Massive, overwhelming sweep of every swing state,
Sweep, Drew.
and even some of the states that aren't.
What's up?
people
I
don't
said
think are
the
swing
sweep.
states.
That's the sweep.
Massive, crushing
He
defeat.
said-
Get everyone, friends, family, people on the street. Put the signs up. Put the hat on. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, he sounds
Let's
like
go.
he sounds like Hispanic or something when he said that. No, but he's actually
A
doing,
little bit.
He's actually doing a ton of different things for Trump right now, which is crazy. Like I said, I actually seen a poll today where Trump's winning big, dude.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Me too. But of course, once you search it, though, what the first recommendation for the polls, it's gonna have Kamala. But
Isn't it crazy, Drew? Like they really try to push that. Like they push it so heavily. I seen somewhere that it said like 97% of media like post positive things about Kamala in comparison to Trump.
yeah, man. Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. But
It just
yeah.
makes it that much specialer when Donald Trump brings it home.
And you just posted a short, right, about media?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I
Perfect.
did. Make sure
You
everybody
know,
goes out and checks that out. Yeah, I don't know how
check
that's
that out.
doing.
Yeah,
I don't know how that's doing.
I think it's doing pretty good.
We had
I think it's doing pretty
10 people viewing us there on that last whatchamacallit? While we were watching that Elon.
Oh yeah,
Bro, that
we can watch another.
that Elon one was great, dude. Yeah, I think we if you can and you can look up Trump even like talking at Madison Square Garden. That's a good one too.
Okay. What we got here? Top 10 moments of Joe Rogan's.
Yeah, I think that might be good, yeah.
Yeah, we'll watch some of that. Yeah. Shut up, Kamala. Oh no. An advertisement. She wanted to talk with me for a minute.
You hate to see it. You hate to see it.
All right, let me.
Yeah, dude, I just couldn't believe it, man, when Elon Musk came on the stage, dude. Eric and I were watching it. We were just cracking up.
In as-is condition, and you pick the closing date. No appraisals, no repairs.
I think you're looking at the
All offers are completely
What's up?
you're looking at that cold open for SNL.
whatsoever. Click the link.
Oh, is this what this is? Oh, shoot. What?
Survey, so we can make you a cash
Oh,
offer.
whoops. Hold on, sorry. That is not what I...
Do me a favor, do you know
Here it
Elon
is.
Musk is? He endorsed me. By the way, he gave me the nicest endorsement too. This is good, tough. He said the country's going to fail. You should do the same thing, Joe, because you cannot be voting for Kamala.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the wildest, most compelling moments from former President Donald Trump.
Look at him in Mickey D's.
Yeah.
Look at that dude behind him. Happy.
Every time
He looks
What
high
would
as
you
fuck.
What would you do if he came into Myers,
they say,
Bro, I would be... I'd probably be just like him.
sir?
Let me shake your hand. I just want to shake your hand. You know? Give me a hat, man. Give me a hat.
Yeah.
Sign the hat for me.
F. Kennedy Jr.
First of all, I love this idea of you teaming up with Robert Kennedy.
Right.
And I love this Make America Healthy Again
Yep.
idea because there are chemicals and ingredients in our food that are illegal in other countries.
The 2024 election cycle has, for lack of a better term, been an extremely wild ride. In an unprecedented sequence of events that found an incumbent president dropping out after the primaries, somehow the fact that a member of the Kennedy family was running for office took a back seat.
I think he's a great guy.
I
think
love
he's
the
great.
fact that you guys teamed up.
Yeah,
And
good-
are you
good
guys
combination.
completely committed to have him a part of the administration?
Oh, I am. But the only thing I want to be a little careful about with him is the environmental.
Robert F. Kennedy Jr., son of the Attorney General and New York Senator, initially
That was a
ran as
big
Democrat
and
before switching to an independent. independent
endorsement for him.
dropping out of the race
Oh yeah, for sure.
Trump.
Oh, for sure. And he probably lost a lot of people too.
In his
Kennedy.
administration.
I know a few people. They were like diehard like Kennedy, but they didn't like Trump.
Health, well,
Oh,
But as soon
really?
as they learned, as soon as they learned that he
a little bit careful
was
with
endorsing Trump,
gold, you know?
they're like, oh no, you know.
There's
I'm
plenty
like, wow, that's
done to
yep.
focus on health.
Number 9.
Politics.
Trump brags about how healthy he claims to be.
I was never one that could like run on a treadmill. And I can do it. You know, when passing a physical, they ask me to run on a treadmill, and then they make it steeper and steeper and steeper.
That
As we might
incline.
see, former President Trump has been scrutinized by Democrats for his apparent refusal to release his health records. Vice President Kamala Harris.
Why does that matter?
Her records declare her fit for the presidency.
And the doctor said it was at Wall
He-
Street. They said, "It's unbelievable." I could have got. I'm telling you, I felt I could have gone all day, but I said, "Doc, I can do this all day long."
While Trump didn't address
He's great with that, dude.
records on Rogan, he claimed that during a physical examination undertaken at an unspecified date, even his doctor was surprised by Trump's level of physical fitness. This is especially interesting given Trump's consistent claims that he doesn't exercise. The former president insisted that golf is enough.
I mean, like I said, he seems all right physically and mentally.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely golfs and all that.
Golf's exciting.
Yeah.
I did it for so long. They couldn't believe it that I did it. And I never did.
Give me
you know,
one
I don't
sec,
do it.
Drew.
I don't do it. You know, I have friends that run into stuff.
Step
all
away
day.
for a quick sec.
Trump discusses the apprentice.
Okay, gotcha.
The concept, it was really like two different lives. You know, I had a very wonderful life, but I wanted to do this. The Apprentice was still going very strong. We had 12 seasons.
At the podcast's outset, Rogan inquired as to how deciding to run for office had negatively impacted public perception of Trump, as well as his treatment by his fellow Hollywood celebrities. They both claimed that the hosts of The View and Oprah, for example, had initially held highly favorable opinions of him before polling indicated that Trump had a real shot at the presidency.
They wanted me to stay. They all came to see me. They said, "We're going to give you a contract." They wanted to extend my contract. Mark Burnett is a great guy. And they wanted to extend the contract. Mark said, "You're crazy. Don't run. Don't run."
This led to Trump breaking down the conditions that found
You're
him departing the
fired.
show.
You're fired.
Crazy
You're
Get
You're
out of
fired.
here.
Burnett, Trump explained that opinion polling around the time of the 2012 presidential election had first caused him to seriously consider realizing his long-held political aspirations.
And so I was thinking about doing it then, but I had a contract with The Apprentice. Plus, I was building 2 big buildings at the time, and I wanted to make sure that they finished up properly. And it was one of those things.
Number 7, Trump reveals his biggest mistake as president.
Excuse
I
me.
had a lot of success. Great economy, great everything. Everything was great. We the military, we rebuilt it. Biggest tax cuts in history. All this stuff we did. We had a great presidency.
The former president has never been shy when it comes to slagging his perceived enemies and, quote, haters.
Dude, the mustache.
Yeah,
I remember
man,
that
that's
dude.
tough.
Caliber
Yeah.
shows shifted
Kind of looks like one of those like
O'Donnell and the other hosts of the
pug
Great
dogs.
people, you know.
Yeah.
You don't think about that. I picked some people that I shouldn't have picked. I picked other people.
Name Bolton or something.
Something like that.
And
Neocons.
yeah, neocons or bad people or just loyal people.
Prompted by Rogan to reflect on regrets he had from his time in the Oval Office, President number 45 didn't hesitate in revisiting a familiar talking point,
Pause this real quick, Drew.
insulting those he personally feels have wronged him. In this case, that was a number of appointments he made as president.
It's interesting because I actually just seen something that Kamala is not going to be coming on Joe Rogan because Joe Rogan actually refused her because she gave him like basically like there was like so many stipulations that he had to follow for her to like go on there, and I guess he was like, no, like we got to have like an authentic thing. And
I
they were like, well, we're you have to come to us. We're not doing it in your studio, and
oh my lord.
it's not going to be over like 45 minutes to an hour long. Right, Trump over here sitting for 3 hours.
Yeah, that's I'm sure unedited for the most part.
Yeah, I mean, just
I'm sure
ran
probably a
through, you
little
know, just like this,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, so it's
Pretty
just
much.
like, it's just crazy when you see that, and it's just like, come on now, guys.
You know, they didn't want Joe asking the wrong questions.
I know, it's interesting, isn't it? When you get somebody like that, it's like somebody who's not going to be handed a script and said, read this.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, that just shows a lot about the character in some people.
But yeah, we can run that, Drew.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man. Fucking Christ.
President, including the quote idiot John Bolton, as well as
John
Yeah,
Bolton.
Bolton.
staff John
Yeah, under that mustache, dude. I remember that.
Bolton was an idiot, but he was great for me because
I can see your dad saying that.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
an idiot, but I mean, he worked great for me. He worked
Yeah,
great.
it worked out.
great.
chill.
and don't underestimate North. If you take a look at North Korea, I was there. I mean, I was with Kim Jong. I had a I got along great with him.
Trump's presidency was obviously significant for a number of reasons, but one of the most prominent was his relationship with North Korean.
I love his
After a heated 2017
imitations of the reporters, or not the reporters, but
I
the
liked how you called him
other
Little
people.
Rocket Man.
I said, yeah, Little Rocket. I said, Little Rocket Man.
Little Rocket Man.
It was a rough.
Yeah.
Oh, so rough that people were worried. This is
Yeah, that was a big thing.
Trump became the first sitting U.S. president to meet with a
But he turned it around.
but this ultimately didn't yield any progress.
He called him. He said, "You got a bread button. My bread button's bigger."
Trump described
Yeah,
his
yeah.
interactions with Kim and amusingly suggested that the general secretary take a break from building nuclear weapons to go relax on a beach.
I got to know him better than anybody. Anybody. And I said, do you ever do anything else? Why don't you go take it easy and relax? Go to the beach. Your beautiful beach, nice beachfront property. You know, kiddingly.
Number 5. Why Trump gets so much publicity.
I used to say it as a civilian.
It's the hate thing. It's the hate, love hate thing.
And I didn't, it wasn't like I was trying.
It didn't take long for Trump to let loose on one of his trademark stream of consciousness monologues. Soon after detailing his regrets as president, the former real estate magnate stopped to speculate as to precisely why he warrants so much media coverage and attention. As we all know by now, Trump is the only president to have served without previous government or military experience, which he highlighted during the Rogan interview.
I don't know exactly why. Maybe you can tell me why.
Oh, I could definitely tell you. You said a lot of wild shit.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe, yeah, you know what?
Trump's character is not penchant for outrageousness.
But that's why people respect that, because he went in there and he doesn't care. He's like, yeah, let's do it. You know.
Nature has been an integral part of his appeal to voters.
Yeah.
CNN, in all their brilliance, by highlighting your wild shit, made you much more popular.
Did you like his
Trump
how?
almost admits to losing the 2020
Did you
election.
like how Joe Rogan wore his nice UFC shirt for the Trump
Yes,
Trump
yes.
interview?
I seen that too. I was like, this motherfucker ain't wearing a fucking graphic T-shirt or anything.
That's
I
what I
was
told
hoping Trump
Erica.
would actually.
Yeah, dude, Trump. All he does, he said he owns one pair of blue jeans, and they're tucked somewhere far deep in his closet, in one of his houses.
Dude, I would love to see that. And some jean shorts, some New
God.
Balances, jean shorts, and a polo.
I don't think he has calves. I don't know. What if he had some calves like my dad?
Dude, that'd be insane. Insane. Calves like yours, shit.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking
Wouldn't
weird.
that, wouldn't that be fucking wild?
Yeah, I do leg day every day.
He has some insanely ripped calves.
Damn fucking boulders in there.
It'd be wild.
Oh, my
Trump
God.
almost admits to losing. Oh god.
So I want to talk about 2020 because you said over and over again that you were robbed in 2020.
Yeah, totally.
How do you think?
Totally.
you were robbed?
It was the
Totally,
question that was on
totally.
his mind. How is Rogan going to handle Trump's election denialism? From day one, the former president has maintained that he did not lose the election to President Biden, and very much in line with his other stances, that it was, quote, crooked and supposedly rigged against him.
And I would bring in papers that you would not believe. So many different papers. That election was so crooked. It was the most crooked election.
Okay, Rogan allowed Trump a soapbox to air his grievances, and his response is interesting. The former president claimed to have documents that would prove his statements, and lambasted the voting process for its alleged unfairness. In one notable slip-up, Trump nearly admitted his margin of defeat before quickly correcting himself.
They say that made, I don't believe it's this much, but it doesn't matter. I won by I lost by I didn't lose, but they say I lost by Joe. They say I lost
He
by
said,
22.
Joe. Did you see how he
Joe,
kicked
look-
that back real quick?
Rogan endorsed
Joe,
Listen to me,
Joe,
listen.
listen.
Elon Musk, yes. He endorsed me. By the way, he gave me the nicest endorsement too. The tougher. He said the country's going to fail. You should do the same thing, Joe. Because you cannot be voting for Kamala.
Kamala.
To hand it to Trump. It was nothing short of incredibly bold to try and coax an endorsement out of Joe Rogan live on his own.
He's smart, honestly.
It was almost thrilling to watch. Asking Rogan
Look
if
at
he knew
Elon.
that Elon Musk had
What the hell? What? Wait a minute.
Have you not seen this when he runs up on stage and he jumps up like that?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I don't know.
man.
Oh my god, this dude looks like. Have you ever seen Tropic Thunder?
Yes.
You ever seen? So in there, the simple Jack.
It's been a while. I
Dude,
oh
oh my
yeah.
god. Gotta look that up.
I just can't believe he was literally at Madison Square Garden like, ah!
Jesus.
Bro, that's like that's some shit KK does.
I've
Yeah.
watched you. I know him better than-
Yeah.
You know what?
That's
I
kid.
You maybe almost as well as your wife. I have watched you for so many years. You're not a Kamala person.
The former president expressed disbelief that Rogan could be a Harris voter and made a somewhat curious argument as to how they knew that Rogan would
He's
be
so
elected
happy.
Trump.
Yeah.
Rogan, to his credit, did not seem to acknowledge Trump's college try, laughing it off and encouraging the president to stay on track.
Your weave is getting wide. We're
No,
getting
no,
wide with
my
this
weave,
weave.
but isn't it
I want
much
to bring it
better?
back to tariffs.
But wait one second.
He was going just on and on, like going
bro,
back to back with
bro,
other things.
but
He
you
was
gotta
going
think.
on, I'm like, Jesus.
You gotta think though, Drew. He's going in the lion's den. He's got to be prepared
I
to be able
know.
to. You can't just like constantly talk about one thing because you're gonna eventually
Yeah.
slip up. You know what I mean?
Boy, he was going on 3 different subjects, just back to back to back. I was like, oh my god, I can't even keep up with him.
You know, but that in some ways that's what makes him such a great like interviewer because Kamala couldn't do that, dude. She couldn't speak on one subject. You know what I mean?
Well, that's why they wanted,
Yeah.
he wanted to know all the questions he was going to ask first, and Yeah.
He went in there and
But
just
no.
unscripted.
Yeah, no, props to him for sure.
I feel
But
that
Lord.
though because I was listening to it. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, Trump! Like, my man, you're not even talking about what he asked you. But like,
Yeah.
like I said, it's like I feel him though. He literally after this went and did another 2-hour rally in Michigan.
Jesus, can you imagine him? Which I'm sure who knows if he might have done it back in the day. Can you imagine him on cocaine? Oh my God.
Golly,
He would be.
he would literally
he would
conquer
be-
the world.
Yeah.
He would literally
something
conquer
like
the
that,
world.
yeah.
Him and Elon Musk, yeah.
Something like that. Something like that. Jesus.
You
But
put two
anyways.
people with that much money, yeah, they could probably conquer a small part of the world, if not the world.
Oh, if not the world, yeah. At least well, I don't know.
A few billions, yeah.
The western side of the world. I'm
Elon
sure.
Musk is the richest dude in the world right now.
Yeah. Is he?
Yeah, it's like
Who was it
248
before?
billion.
Was it Bezos?
He was up there. I think top 3. I
Yeah.
think it was
And there's
some
some
Saudi
dude-
Arabian dude or something.
Him, and then there's some like dude in Mexico, right? He was like owner of like some telecommunications system or something.
Yeah.
I know he was up there. Warren Buffett or something. All right. Anyways, him too.
Always.
That motherfucker. Speaking of, I'm sorry, Warren Buffett.
Yeah, go ahead.
That dude apparently drives a fucking I don't know, like an 04 or something. I don't know, Honda Civic or something. Who knows? Eats at McDonald's every day. He don't spend nothing.
He probably has a McDonald's in his house.
Yeah, that could be too.
I mean, when you're that rich, think about it, Drew. You literally could just have a McDonald's at your house and employ like one person to work there.
This is what I want today.
Because seriously, it would only be one person. It'd only be one order.
Yeah, true.
You know,
I think it's the same thing too. So.
yeah. So it's boom. You're ready. Get 100 of them pink slime burgers ready to go.
Mm.
Little chicken
Disgusting.
nuggies.
Disgusting. Ugh.
Absolutely gross. All right, run it, Drew.
They said,
Thank you. I'm on it.
Number 2, Trump and Rogan clash on the environment.
look, I've done so many they call it environmental impact study. I did so much. Build a building in New York is very tough. You got to be you got to deal with. Think of it.
On paper,
It would have been so great if Donald Trump would have
seemed like a natural fit.
took a little spliff,
Accurate during the
Yeah.
interview.
Joe.
However,
A little-
there were more than a few moments in which Rogan proved to be less than receptive.
Or they didn't even break out any cigars or anything. That's what I'm
Visible
surprised.
friction between
That'd
the
been
two stemmed
great.
From Rogan's environmental concerns.
Financing, unions, all the municipal stuff, environmental. of all of it, to me, the toughest thing was the environmental. Because they could stop you cold with the environmental impacts.
The comedian listened intently as Trump described his history of supervising the construction of buildings in New York City and the environmental considerations that come with, as well as his criticism of bureaucracy and government red tape. In response, Rogan pushed
Look how
back,
young he is
suggesting
there.
that some
I know,
level of
old school
visionary
Trump.
oversight would prevent disasters, such as the devastating 2010 BP oil spill.
Right, but there are legitimate concerns about environmental
There
impact,
are,
correct?
there are,
Like, look about the BP oil spill. There's a lot of things that do happen that are environmentally devastating,
yeah.
and you
Sure.
want to mitigate that as much as
You do.
possible.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest video.
Man.
You have the option to be notified.
President John F. Kennedy.
What? So I skipped something. I'm sorry.
Into Trump's decision to declassify documents relating to the assassination of President John F. Kennedy.
But I interviewed a few people. It's never been my thing, I have to be honest. I have never been a believer. I have people that Area 51 or whatever it is. I think it's the #1 tourist attraction in the whole country or something. Area 51 in Las Vegas. Do you know that, right?
Sure. Rogan, who's spoken to you
I will say whatever. You know what Area 51 is.
Yeah.
about interviewing
Trump, come on.
claimed to have witnessed such phenomena. A highlight occurred when Rogan challenged Trump on his suggestion, and the president responded by doubling down. Whether you love Trump or hate him, it's inarguable that he's an entirely unique personality.
Yeah, he
There's
is.
no reason not to think that Mars and all these planets don't have life, you know, because
Well, Mars, we've had probes there. and
Could you imagine?
I don't think there's any life there.
Well, maybe it's life that we don't.
Could you imagine if they were talking to Biden about that? He wouldn't even know what the fuck you were talking about. He'd be like, Mars. Oh yeah, down the road.
Yeah, Mars.
What the fuck are you
the
talking about,
Mars.
Biden?
Mars bars.
Yeah,
well,
that's what I was about to say. Mars bars. Start rhyming and shit. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
You know, the Mars. We had them back in the day when I was a lifeguard.
yeah, he used to work in the kitchen with Kamala.
Oh God. Oh.
Well, maybe there was life there at one point in time.
What was your favorite moment from the former president's appearance on the Joe Rogan?
See, but I thought it was good because
Be sure to let us know.
Joe Rogan really
Enjoy this video. Check out these other
he doesn't like let you off easy. You know what I mean? But my thing with it is. Joe Rogan.
Ooh, buddy.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wrap this up here soon, boy.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan is gonna have to, if he has Kamala on, he has to hold that same standard.
It's not gonna happen.
But don't you agree, Drew? Like he has to.
No, well, yeah, of course.
He
Yeah.
can't give her softball quite like what he was doing with Trump. Like he was questioning everything he was saying. So it's like,
Yeah.
you know, it's like a debate. It's like with Kamala, he like it has to be like that. You know, I feel like
he would.
Yeah.
I feel like he would.
I feel like that's why they
But-
wouldn't do it, right?
Yeah, and she wouldn't do it. I don't think she would have anything to gain, especially if Trump already did it. Then it just makes it look like she's just she wouldn't.
Trying to like chase the views or chase the
Yeah,
which she is. I mean, let's be honest. You know, like,
yeah, she wouldn't. Yeah, I don't see her do it. I don't see her doing it. Yeah, man.
but we could wrap it up here. I mean, we're about 35 minutes in. I mean, I know it's getting late on your end.
Yep. Yes, it is. I'm getting pretty tired.
Yeah, we can wrap.
Pretty weary.
We can wrap it up here, man. Right now we're sitting with 5 people viewing, so we appreciate everybody viewing. We had
Appreciate you.
we had like 10 or 11 again. This was a short one, 35 minutes. But yeah, we're gonna be recording another episode here soon. Just wanted to go live and touch on some or cover some of the things that happened in the last few days. You know, Luke and Drew missing Pilks, Blano, but he's not feeling too well still. But yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here, Drew. What do you think, man?
No, it sounds like a perfect time. It was fun watching some videos, especially of Mr. Donald Trump and of Elon.
Always a good time. Yeah, the Elon ones are wild, weren't they?
Yeah, man. Look up that Simple Jack. I'm sorry.
That's great.
Jesus. But no, yeah, it's always fun, man. Yeah. People, pay attention. Look for the next videos coming up. I'm sure they'll be interesting for sure.
For sure. Like I said, we're gonna have episode 10 coming up here soon, so we're gonna have to make that a long one for sure. But yeah, like Drew said, it always says, make sure you guys go out and vote. It's starting to get important, or it is important. It's starting to get close. Make sure you guys get out and vote, and yeah, make sure you guys tune into episode 10 that's coming out this coming week, and everybody have a great one. We'll see you guys around.
Have a spooky Halloween.
Yeah, have a great Halloween as well.
Yes.
Peace out, everybody.
Yeah.